Okay, welcome back sa ating video regarding partial derivative. Okay, so last session we have discussed yung first two methods natin, yung definition ng partial derivative using limits, then yung finding yung partial derivative using the knowledge sa differential calculus. Okay, so ngayon mag-focus tayo dun sa higher partial derivative, or yung sa book natin focuses only on the second order partial derivative natin. Okay? So, lagay lang natin yung definition na nakalagay sa book. Okay? So, sabi niya, is a higher partial derivative or second order derivatives. So, for functions of two variables, so yung f, yung function natin na may x at y, there are four types of second order derivatives na pwede natin ma-generate sa kanya. So, meron tayong fxx, fxy, fyx, tsaka fyy. So, ano ibig sabihin na? So, kung second order yung pinag-uusapan natin, sabihin, pag second order, i-differentiate, ipa-partial derivative natin siya twice. So, with respect sa anong variable. So, kung ano, ito yun dito. So, yung dito, di ba, fxx, fxy, fyx, fyy. So, yung first variable nakatabi ng f natin. So, this correspond dun sa first derivative natin, partial derivative, kung with respect sa anong variable siya. Okay? So, for dito, with respect to x yung dalawa with respect to y. Okay? Tapos, after mo makuha yung value ng yung first partial derivative with respect to x, tsaka yung first partial derivative with respect to y, na-derive mo ulit siya with respect to x and y. Kaya ito, meron siya ditong x, yung kasunod niya, meron yung y, may x, may y. So, ibig sabihin ito, yung second derivative naman natin with respect to x pa din. Kaya mangyayari, diba, yung kanina yung notation natin, ganito, partial of f with respect to x, f of x yan. Okay? So pag naging siyang fxx, kasi itong fx natin, ganyan siya. Tapos, itong fx natin, kukunin natin ulit yung partial niya. Okay? So, kung partial natin to, mag-introduce tayo ng partial doon, kasi with respect to x. Mangyayari dito, magkakameron ng partial dito, tapos magkakameron ng partial x dito. Kaya, ibig sabihin niya is partial squared f over partial x squared. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, fxx. Okay? So, para to simplify, basta kung ano yung first variable dito, yun yung kailangan yung with respect sa particular variable na ganun yung partial derivative nyo. Then, the next variable nakadikit niya is kung saan nyo naman siya kasunod na i-differentiate, partial derivative ulit. Okay? So, para dito, y, yung una niyang particular variable, then after niya makuha yung value ng partial derivative niya with respect to y, i-differentiate niya ulit yung nakuha yung function with respect to x naman. Okay? So, to present yung kung paano kinukuha itong apat na to, kumuha ko na sa example sa book, then solve natin isa-isa to. Okay? So, apply natin sa example. Okay. So, example number 3. So, gawin ko lang isang example lang to kasi medyo mahaba tong solution na to. So, since medyo daming terms yung kasama natin dito sa given function na to, mas madali o mas convenient sa atin kung yung method 2 yung gagamitin natin. So, please review your differential calculus formulas. Okay? So, para mas madali nyo ma-apply yung number 2. Okay? Okay. So, gawin natin to. So, given yung function in two variables na x, y, meron tayong x squared plus 2y squared minus yx plus y over x minus 2y. So, find yung second order partial derivative. So, hindi niya ni-specify kung alin dun sa apat. So, ibig sabihin, nire-require na tayong hanapin yung fxx, fxy, fyx tsaka fyy. Okay? So, para i-breakdown yung mga yan, gawin natin, kunin muna natin yung first partial derivative ni x with respect to x, tapos yung with respect to y. Okay? So, partial of f with respect to x muna tayo. So, ibig sabihin, fx muna. Okay? So, ito yung original natin na function. So, again, gagamitin ko is yung second method na. So, kung with respect to x yung gagamitin natin, lahat ng y variable natin is treated as constant. Okay? So, para sa first term, x siya. So, power formula ng differentiation, 2. Bring down yung exponent na 2. Then, x, 2 minus 1. So, ito na yung sa first term. Second term, constant to. So, this will be 0. Then, dito sa third term, magiging constant si y. So, negative y. Mayroong exponent na 1 si x. So, 1. X, 1 minus 1. Then, para sa fourth term, yung numerator natin is y. So, constant siya. So, pwede natin ilabas o igayahin muna natin palabas. Then, tsaka natin kunin yung derivative nung natira. So, 1 over x minus 2y. So, sa differential calculus, kung halimbawa meron tayong u over v na variable, para makuha yung derivative niyan, gagawin natin is v times yung derivative ng u prime minus yung u minus times v prime all over v squared. Okay? So, para dito, kung finactor out natin yung y, ang matitira sa kanya ay 1 over x minus 2y. Okay? Susulat ko dito, para hindi ka malito. Para makita nyo lang. So, 1 over x minus 2y. So, ibig sabihin, yung 1, yung u natin, tapos ito yung magiging v natin. So, pag kinuha nyo yung derivative niyan, kung with respect to x tayo, so, ang u prime natin, since constant to will be 0, and v prime natin, with respect to x is 1. Tapos ito is will be 0. So, substitute lang natin dun sa formula, itong given natin. So, yung v natin is x minus 2y, tapos u prime natin ay 0, minus u natin is 1, times yung v prime natin is 1. Okay? All over v squared natin, ang v natin ay x minus 2y, tapos i-square natin. Okay? So, yan. So, yun na yung derivative niya. So, next is to simplify yung function natin. Okay? So, dito, yun natin tong 2x, tapos ito magiging minus y. So, dito, ito will be 0. So, ito will be negative 1 times y. So, negative y all over x minus 2y squared. So, this will be your fx or your partial ng function with respect to x. Okay? So, lagyan mo na natin. Okay. So, yan yung una natin. Okay? So, meron na tayo ng para sa x. Next is yung para sa y. So, partial of f with respect to y. So, ibig sabihin fy. So, lahat naman ng y natin yung particular variable natin. Then, lahat ng x will be constant. So, yung first term is constant. So, 0 plus ito will be now differentiated. So, 2 times 2 ay 2 minus 1. Okay. Nandito, magiging constant si x. So, x times 1 y 1 minus 1 plus ito, hindi natin pwede i-apply yung katulad ng kanina. So, magiging same formula pa din, pero consider na natin yung numerator and denominator. Okay? So, by practice na lang to. So, i-review nyo na lang kung paano makukuha yung values dito. Pero yung magiging numerator natin is kung ano yung value ng b natin. So, yung denominator. So, x minus 2y multiply dun sa derivative nung numerator. So, since with respect to y tayo, so 1 to minus yung numerator natin na y times yung derivative nung nasa ilalim. Okay? So, with respect to y tayo, si x is 0. So, itong kasunod is negative 2. So, negative 2. Okay? All over squared ng denominator. So, x minus 2y squared. Okay? Then, simplify. So, we have ito magiging 4y minus x tas to okay, ano muna natin yung simplify muna natin yung numerator. So, this will be x minus 2y plus 2y all over x minus 2y squared. Okay? So, pwede natin paghiwalayin yung so, maganda gawin dito. So, pwede natin paghiwalayin yung pwede natin i-minus yung y, yung 2y. Tapos matitira is x over x minus 2y squared. Okay? Okay? So, mas maganda ano na lang, paghiwalay natin each term to. So, gawin natin 4y minus x plus x minus 2y all over x minus 2y squared plus 2y all over x minus 2y squared. Okay? So, since yung third term natin is the same yung numerator denominator, bawasan natin ang isa. So, yung final natin dito will be 4y minus x plus 1 all over x minus 2y plus 2y all over x minus 2y squared. Okay? So, this is your value for fy or partial of f with respect to y. Okay? So, yan. So, meron na tayong first partial derivative. Okay? Next natin is to get yung second partial derivative natin, second order. So, ang nangyayari, kung magpo-focus muna tayo sa x, so ito na yung bagong function natin. Tapos kukunin natin yung x at y niya. Okay? So, ito, de-derive natin with respect to x, partial derivative sa x, then partial derivative sa y. Then, same with y, itong function naman na to, de-derive natin with respect to x, and with respect to y. Okay? Okay. So, let's proceed. Babagyan ko lang yung ball pen. Okay. So, yung gagawin natin kasunod is second partial derivative. So, yung partial derivative ng with respect to x muna. So, partial ng f with respect to partial ng x or f of x. Okay? So again, ito na yung function natin. Isolve ko dito yung f of x natin o yung fx natin. Ibig sabihin, first partial derivative natin is 2x minus y all over x minus 2y squared. Okay? So, ito yung de-derive natin with respect to x. So, yung first term natin will be 2 times 1, x, 1 minus 1. Second term is constant kasi y variable are treated constant. So, 0. Then, again, to pwede natin ilabas muna yung y kasi constant siya. Then, gawin natin yung sa ilalim katulad ng ganitong formula. Okay? So, yung u over v natin, ang v natin yung denominator. So, first is to copy the denominator, 2y squared. Then, kunin natin derivative ng numerator. So, 1 na lang yung natira dito. So, constant yun. So, 0 to. Minus, copy yung 1 times yung derivative ng denominator natin. So, yung derivative niya, kung chain rule, is 2 times x minus 2y times yung derivative na sa loob. So, x lang yung pwedeng i-derive. Ito 0, ito 1 to. Okay? Over x minus 2y squared. So, naka-squared to. Tapos dito i-squared mo ulit, so magiging to the fourth. Okay? Okay, so again, ito, kung di nyo nakuha, o hindi nyo nasubaybayan, please practice tong given na differentiation ng differential calculus. Okay? So, yung gamitin yung u over vi, 1 over x minus 2y squared para makuha to. Okay? Simplify. So, we have 2 minus y. So, simplify muna natin yung sa loob. So, ito will be 0 kasi multiplied siya sa 0. Then, ito will be negative 2x minus 2y all over x minus 2y to the fourth. Okay? So, yung numerator natin, denominator, mayroong common term. So, pwede natin cancel out. So, mabawasan to. So, this will be 2 plus negative y times negative 2 over itong expression to is positive 2y all over x minus 2y cube. Okay? So, ito yung magiging value ng fxx natin. So, this is your answer for fxx. Okay? Next is yung with respect to y naman, pero partial of x pa din na first order yung magmumulan. So, ibig sabihin dito pa din tayo magbe-base. Okay? So, ngayon is yung partial ng f with respect to partial ng y no partial of x or f x y. Okay? So, ibig sabihin ito yung first derivative natin tapos pa-partial derivative natin with respect to y. Kaya ganun yung nag-itsura niya. Okay? So, ngayon, mula dito sa fx natin, lahat ng variable na y will be the particular variable. So, lahat ng x is constant. So, yung first term natin will be 0 minus y natin. So, may exponent siyang 1, y, 1 minus 1. Then, ito, applying yung product rule natin, quotient rule, sorry, will be equals to negative. So, copy ulit yung first, yung denominator. Then, yung derivative ng numerator natin is 1 minus yung numerator times yung derivative nung nasa ilalim. So, 2. So, x minus 2y times 1, raised to 1 times, ito will be negative 2. Okay? So, kasi yung x will be 0 all over x minus 2y to the fourth. Okay? Then, simplify. So, we have dito, negative 1 minus, simplify muna natin yung loob. So, ito will be x minus 2y squared. Negative 2y times negative 2 is positive 4y x minus 2y all over x minus 2y to the fourth. Okay? So, further simplify, pwede nating pag-iwalayin each term to. So, this will be negative 1 minus x minus 2y squared all over x minus 2y to the fourth plus 4y x minus 2y over x minus 2y to the fourth. Okay? Then, cancel out yung pwede cancel. Ito, dalawa yung mawawala. Ito is isa lang. So, this will be negative 1 minus 1 all over x minus 2y squared plus 4y all over x minus 2y cubed. So, this will be your fxy. Okay. So far, we have our first two partial derivatives. Okay. So, ito. Okay na tayo dito. So, next is yung other two naman. Okay. So, proceed tayo sa next na value. Wala akong papel. Okay. Okay. So, kunin natin yung value ng first order ng y. Yung sa y natin ay ito. Itong term na to. So, yung f of y natin is 4y minus x plus 1 over x minus 2y plus 2y all over x minus 2y squared. Okay? Kunin natin yung second derivative with respect to x and y. Okay? So, x muna. So, we have partial of f with respect to x with respect to y. Okay? So again, ito yung fy, tapos ipa-partial natin derivative ulit with respect to x. So ibig sabihin ito ay f y x. Okay? So ito yung function, then lahat ng x will be treated as particular variable, then y is constant. First term natin is 4y, so 0 to. Okay? Then ito will be 1 x 1 minus 1 plus ito is quotient rule. So gitong x minus 2y times 0 minus 1 times derivative ng denominator is 1 all over x minus 2y squared. Third term to. Okay? Sa last term, so si y is constant, so pwede natin ilabas si y, 2y, tapos 1 over x minus 2y squared lang yung de-derive natin. So ito will be x minus 2y squared times 0 kasi constant yung 1 minus 1 times derivative ng denominator natin. So x minus 2y then times 1. Okay? Lower x minus 2y naka-squared to magiging to the fourth. Okay. So again, okay, malito dito sa third term and fourth term. So kailangan i-practice nyo yung derivative ng quotient para makuha to. Okay? So once ma-master nyo ulit yun, tsaka nyo balikan to kung paano nangyari to. Okay? Or i-rewind nyo yung video kasi in-explain ko yung sa part dito. Okay? Kung paano kayo nakuha yan. Next is to simplify. So we have negative 1. Tapos ito will be 0. So ito magiging negative 1 over x minus 2y squared. Okay. Next dito, ito magiging 0. Then ito magiging negative 2 x minus 2y times 2y. So negative 2 times 2y. Okay, so huwag natin pagsamahin, baka malito ko. So plus 2y times negative 2 x minus 2y all over x minus 2y to the fourth. Okay, so cancel natin to, yung matitirang tatlo. So pag sinimplify, negative 1 minus 1 over x minus 2y squared, tapos multiply natin to, this will be negative 4y all over x minus 2y cube. So anong value to? This will be equals dun sa anong term? So ito will be equals dun sa f of y x natin. Okay? So dito. Okay, so meron tayo ng pangatlo. So last na lang. Kailangan natin yung fyy. Okay? Let's proceed. So partial. Kung partial of f with respect to partial of y, partial of y. Okay? So ito ay will be fyy. Lahat ng y variable will be the particular variable. Then x is yung constant mula dito sa function na to. Okay? So 4y natin. So 4 times 1, y, 1 minus 1, minus constant, plus ito, para quotient rule. So we have x minus 2y times constant, derivative ng constant, minus 1 times yung derivative ng x minus 2y. So yung x will be 0, yung negative 2y is negative 2. Okay, over x minus 2y squared. Okay, last term. So this will be x minus 2y squared, plus the derivative ng numerator is 2, minus 2y times the derivative ng denominator is 2 times x minus 2y times negative 2. Okay, all over x minus 2y to the fourth. Okay, simplify. So we have 4 plus, this will be 0, so negative times negative is positive, so plus 2 all over x minus 2y squared, and dito isa-isay natin to, plus, so ito magiging 2 x minus 2y squared. Ito is negative 2 times 2 times negative 2 is positive 8. Tama ba? Okay, review lang natin. So ito, okay, positive 8. Positive 8 x minus 2y all over x minus 2y raised to 4. Okay, then separate natin each term, itong denominator. We have 4 plus 2 over x minus 2y squared plus 2 x minus 2y squared over x minus 2y raised to 4. Okay, raised to 4 plus 8 times x minus 2y all over x minus 2y to the 4th. So cancel yung dalawa dito, matitirang dalawa, nito matitirang isa, magtatatlo. So last, ito will be so ito will be 2 paras tong dalawang tong term na to. So 2 plus 2 tayo. So 4 plus 4 all over x minus 2y squared plus 8 over x minus 2y cubed. So this will be your FYY. Okay, so this will be your answer. Okay, so if you check yung sa module nyo on page 88, hindi pinakita yung method kung paano nakuha yung mga values na yun, pero if you check, these values correspond nandun sa module natin. Okay, so this ends our session for this topic, partial derivative. So kung meron kayong na-missed out regarding dito sa method natin na medyo mahaba, so please just rewind the video, and as your exercise, so dun sa page 108 ng book ng module natin, there is an exercise for partial derivative. Okay, I'll check. Okay, ito. So yung page 109, so yung first, para dun sa partial derivative, you can now solve yung number 1 and number 2. Okay, so using yung mga pinag-aralan natin. So para sa mga walang copy ng book, so you can write this down. So yung sa Dropbox na lang yung pag-send ulit ng solution nito. Okay, so this ends our session for today. So see you again on our next video. Thank you.